You may have seen something like this yourself while out shopping. Big name retail stores like Walmart and Target are putting everyday items, including deodorant, under lock and key to prevent them from being stolen. Some customers say it's ruining the shopping experience. Our national correspondent Stephanie Sandoval is live with us now from Nashville. Stephanie, what are you hearing from shoppers about this?
Alexa, people I spoke to say it's really disheartening to see things being locked up like that and then having to ask an employee to come and unlock the door. But the problem is bigger than just people coming and stealing individual items. The National Retail Federation says it's all due to organized retail crime groups.
Anybody ever seen this at Walmart? They lock the socks. Who's trying to steal that many socks?
Frustration on both sides of the aisle.
What's up, Walmart? Get it together. Why are you locking things up that you're actively recording?
Retail stores like Walmart and Target are taking matters into their own hands, locking up everyday items like toothpaste and deodorant. Customers, on the other hand, are tired of it.
The most I've waited one time was like 10 minutes. And that was frustrating.
I come here to buy some deodorant and discover that they've been locked up.
Estrita Braddock posted this video on TikTok back in October after seeing products locked up at her local Target in Los Angeles.
And the area that it's in, it sits at the lower end of Baldwin Hills in Los Angeles, which is an affluent African-American community.
So when you went in that day in October, you weren't expecting what you were expecting to see.
Absolutely not. I was in shock.
She says since posting that video, they've also locked up more stuff like makeup products and laundry detergent.
It takes away from the pleasures of shopping. You know, you just can't walk into a store and just go, I said, I like this product. I want to check it out, and see if I could take the top off and smell it. You can't do that.
Travis Hodges stopped by a Walmart during his trip to Nashville, later posting this video. His first reaction:
What is the world coming to, I guess? I mean, it's kind of sad that, you have to lock things up. People just can't go to the store and buy something. And I guess it takes one person to ruin it. I don't know.
A new report from the National Retail Federation says individual shoplifters aren't the problem. It's organized retail crime. David Johnston from the National Retail Federation says it's becoming an increasing problem in the U.S.
These are criminal enterprises that organize, plan, and orchestrate groups of shoplifters who go in and steal often and large quantities of theft.
The report found organized retail crime groups mostly go after everyday consumer goods, which it says are easier to steal and resell on places like Facebook Marketplace. But as retail stores are on a mission to prevent retail shrink, the report also mentions security measures to stop theft, like lock boxes, could actually hurt sales because, quote, of the inconvenience and delay these measures introduce to the shopping experience, specifically at stores that don't have enough employees.
Retailers do not want to lock up items. They want items to be readily available and accessible to their customers. Unfortunately, they also want the items to be there. Even traditional security measures, security officers and anti-theft tags, they don't work. So oftentimes locking up the merchandise is their last resort.
Scripps News reached out to multiple retail stores implementing lock boxes, requesting an interview. Target was the only one to get back to us, but didn't provide any more detail other than the store takes a, quote, multi-layered approach to combating theft, which includes using locking cases.
Makes me, especially as an African-American woman, feel like I'm already, being targeted and profiled as a criminal. I'm just being real and I'm being honest about that.
And legislation designed to combat organized retail crime has been introduced at the national level. Now, if passed, the Combating Organized Retail Crime Act of 2023 would then create a center under the Department of Homeland Security, then allowing them to investigate these types of crimes and hopefully prevent them from happening. Alexa?